Hey, welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome to the channel, you guys. Welcome, and welcome. If it is your first time, you guys, you're most definitely welcome. And you can join the family by clicking the red subscribe button down below. And if you're coming back for another video, thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much for clicking on the video once again. So yeah, story time again. Oh my gosh, as you can see by the title, you guys, I just want to give you like details and unfold the story to you guys. So as you can see, the title, guys, is like somebody has to run away from her home to being homeless. You get, like, how can you do that? At the back of my mind, I was like, how can you do that? How can you move from home to being homeless? Because at some point you have to move from being homeless to a home. You get, so the story goes like this, guys. As you know, that as a 16-year-old, 14th-year-old, 18th-year-old, like, you, there are things like your body is telling you different language that nobody understands but you get, nobody understands that language but yourself. So the story goes like this, girls. Maybe we are gonna give the girl the name, which name, let me, beauty, whatever way you call it. So Beauty, you guys, says that at the age of 14, as a teenager, you guys, she wanted to experience like some of the things in life. Like, her body just told her that, girl, you need to wake up. You get, one of the days they arranged a trip, like a trip to go club somewhere, like outside their area. Maybe we take transport, maybe 45 minutes, and go club somewhere else, like where we are not known, nobody knows us, like we are just going to have fun. You get, and they're kids, you guys, 14. I will understand from a mother's perspective view. 14, you're still young. But in the back of your mind, as a child, you're just like, no, I'm old enough. I can take care of myself. Don't worry, whatever. Mind you, her parents doesn't know that she has a trip, like she's going somewhere. That weekend on Friday, you guys, she tells her mother that she wanna go sleep like somewhere to a friend for some obvious reasons. She even lied to say that there is a party at a friend's place, so she's gonna be spending the weekend there. Okay, the mother called the friend. You know, when people did the arrangements, man, like the girl said, yeah, there's gonna be my niece party, so we're just gonna be having fun, and I'm gonna take care of her. She even assured her mother to say, I'm gonna take care of her, don't worry, let her come. Hey, you guys, oh my gosh. So okay, Beauty then packed the bag in the excitement of knowing that there's no such thing as party. I am going to groove, honey, and groove outside of my comfort zone. Groove wherever, like nobody knows me, honey. I can do whatever that I want to do. You get? So fine. Okay. Friday night, like Friday afternoon, she went to a friend's place. So on Saturday, you guys, the girls like got ready. They put all their best outfits, the ones that they think that it is my best outfit. They did put that on, and like they get into their taxi, and then they went to the place. You get, they got to the place, like you can tell that this place is different. Like this place is different. You can just tell by just entering the place, that by being outside before you can even enter inside, that oh my gosh, this is different. Like when they got there, they got to realize that life here is different. You don't care, you don't give like an F, like you do not care, you're just living for yourself. And you get that the way, even those ones that are selling, they, like you can tell that no man, the here is not just a groove. People are selling something, honey, people are selling something here. People are not just here for the groove part of things, they're selling something here. And Beauty, like that, felt like that was easy money, easy come, and all of that. when she was in her transport to home, she was like, I'm gonna come here alone. I am going to come back here alone this time around. I'm not gonna even bother saying goodbyes to anyone. I'm gonna come here alone. Okay. During that week, you guys, she went back to school as normal. At the back of her mind, she's like, how am I going to get out of home? Where will I get the money for transport to go to that place and a little money for to maintain me maybe for about a week? Because I saw that there is money there and I'm going to get it. You get? So, okay, she gets to the place and you know that every time when you get to a place, like even in town, in your town, there will be people who will say, hey mama, like those guys, hey mama. They'll try to just maybe see if you are familiar with the place or not. And they got to see that, okay, you are not familiar with the place, right? And then she said, yes, I'm just here. I was here for a job interview. Actually, I am looking for a job, so I don't have a place to sleep. I don't know if after this, where would I sleep and all of that. They were like, no, you are covered. We are gonna take you to our place. Okay, fine. They even like they spend the whole like the rest of the day in town just chilling, having some conversation, and others were doing whatever that they do in town. You know those guys. I don't want to call them by names, but you know them, those ones that they're always inside town, they live there. So and you know that surrounding, like there are places surrounding the town that you might find a building and nobody's staying there, like the building has been there for years. Then they will squatter camp there, they will like fill up that place. They are not afraid of anything. Whenever they see that nah, this place has been here for years and nobody's occupying this, we are gonna occupy it, honey. You get? So fine. Okay. I later that day they went to the place. She just slept as normal. Like obviously, one of those guys has to be your boyfriend. You have to pretend like one of those guys it's your boyfriend. Okay, so they're like, because the things that you said, like maybe your job thingy is not coming up right. We can teach you how we hustle here, how we live our day-to-day life. Hey, mind you, going back home is the last thing that comes to her mind. Then she's like, okay, guys, I'm open. You can teach me anything. Okay. They're telling her everything that they're doing and the tricks how they're doing it, like how you never got caught and all of that. And she was like, okay, cool. Such a very beautiful like girl in her teens year. If you have never been pretty during those years, like no, 14 to 25 to 30, girl, you look your best. You get? And if you are looking your best even at 40, you are blessed, honey. You are blessed, actually. Let's not lie, you are blessed. So okay, now she is in town. And mind you, like she even had something in at the back of her mind on what she can do. She wants to do more. She doesn't want to do all once on that. Like she doesn't want to do that only, but she wanted to do more. Okay, now she is in town, like she's moving around and all of that, and this place is occupied by a lot of Nigerian guys. And I think these Nigerian guys, they can tell that, they can also tell when you're new. I believe that people can just tell when you're new. I don't know how do they smell that you are new, but they can just tell that no, this one seems to be new. So this other Nigerian guy approached her to say, hey, how are you? You look so pretty. Like, you know how guys, like men approach women, like they will tell you that you look so pretty, I love your complexion, I love your curves, I love this. Like she'll tell you what she loves about you. Then she's like, what are you doing here? The girl was like, oh my gosh, I'm just hustling, I'm not doing anything big and all of that. The guy was like, okay, let me give you a job. We want a female figure at our company so that she can do this and this and this and this and that. By then she's like, you're gonna be doing a receptionist job and all of that. Okay, a job, but I need a job. You get? Because how am I going to survive this place? And the hustling part of things, I'm not sure about. She then like left with the Nigerian guy to his place. So she's like, okay. When they got there, obviously things will just change because now they can tell that you are in and you do not have like any other places to go. Then they bought her clothes, toiletry, like food and stuff of that kind. They were like, okay, we are gonna give you a place where you're gonna stay in the same flat. We're gonna give you like an apartment sort of. You're gonna stay there, and you're gonna call like people to say maybe you're selling something. They might come and look, wada. You get? So okay, fine. The girl said yes. Yes, I want something quick. I want quick cash. I don't want anything that is going to take long to get to me. I want quick cash. Then you call a guy like men, because you are a female, you advertise whatever that you advertises, and then you tell them to come to which number of the building, and when they get there, then it's no longer your business. You get? So when they get there, like you open, and maybe the guy will find you like half naked, and as much as he's still surprised, why are you half naked? Because you said you're selling something, like not like your body, but you're selling like, maybe you'll tell what are you selling, not your body, you guys. But then, and even if it's your body, like it's fine. Then when they got there, the guys had to kidnap the guy, and that guy that came to buy something. Then after that, like they will take everything, and even if you have a car downstairs, they will even still take that car. They will still even take that car, you guys. Hike, I'm in a different, like the girl's like, I'm in a different place. So who cares? Who cares? I don't care. That business, like I think it went smoothly for about 6 months. Now you can afford that life that you wanted. Like you can afford stuff. You can afford the things that you need to eat wherever that you want to eat, where you want to eat. Like you are doing, like you're living your best life. Okay, living your best life. They're even selling like what, like cocaine, crystal clears, like they're selling your there. Okay. Drugs, actually, that's the way that I'm looking for. They're selling drugs, and you're telling yourself that no, drugs, it's a no for me. Drugs, no. And obviously you'll say no because when you got to a place, like everything that is new to you guys, you'll eventually say no. But as much as you get deep and deep and deep, you're just like, let me taste. One of the good days, then she was like, let me taste. Hey, from tasting to being an addict, you get? You were just like, oh my gosh, today I'm like, my mind is all over, I'm stressed and all of that, so let me just take this and sleep. Like from that to an addict of a drug, you get? And as much as she started to become an addict, she lost control over what actually is she here for. And then at some point, like the guy got caught, because it's not always that you will get luck. At some point you'll get a bad luck. And when you're doing something, like when you're stealing some from people, you steal for this one. Like you might find out that out of that five people, there will be that one that maybe will make like her story or his story will be more firm, and you will get caught either way. Because people are not the same, you guys. We all know that. Some people, you don't play with them so easily. So the guys got caught and went to prison. And as they went to prison, now you do not have any job. And the apartment, obviously, how are you going to pay rent? Now you have to go squat with other people. And then she went and squatted with those girls where like they just be doing recycling and like buying their drugs and like smoking them or inhaling or whatever, or injecting, whichever way they are using like their drugs, like whichever way they are using the drugs. So now she is at that place, and obviously you have to at some point contribute to rent. Hi, at some point, like you can tell that no, I cannot even contribute to rent as much as I fail to contribute, as much as I fail to buy myself toiletries and like buy myself food. Like one thing that you're worried about is for you to buy your drug and food maybe that you can eat, even if you have, if you want food. Like that's the two main parts, and maybe toiletry. So to pay rent, it's another story. Now, as you're on the road again, back to the streets, you will meet people, like you will meet people because obviously you are open to anything. Now you wanna go like on the street fully. You wanna go to the streets, honey. So as she was on the street, like maybe doing recycling, you will pick up tins, plastic, and all those things. Then you are go and recycle and maybe get money, buy your drug, buy food, and then life continues. One of the good days, she was like, Anna, I'm moving out of this renting place with the girls. I'm moving to like just to the streets, under the bridge where my the group of people, the type of people that are like me are staying who cannot afford rent. You understand? Now she moved to the place. Isn't the girl falling pregnant on that place? Hey, can you imagine like falling pregnant on the street? Having to think that now I have to give birth on the streets. No, it doesn't add up. It does not add up. And you know that always there will be go dula go na le mosamaria wa gago, you guys who want to help, who just want to help. So the girl now is pregnant and they are by the side of the street. You'll pass and pass and pass, and you can tell that no, this pregnancy is getting serious. Like this girl is keeping the pregnancy, is keeping the baby. So how can I help? Okay, the Samaritan came and then says that we can take you to a home, because with the situation that you are in, you are like it's not safe for you to stay on the streets. And mind you, you know that actually it's not safe. It's not safe, you guys. It's not even a pleasant experience at all. So she said yes to being taken to a home. Then they took her to a home. Ah, you know when you're used to the street life and now you get to a home, like nah, this thing nah, like it's too much. Now you feel like you're under a lot of pressure, like they're taking care of you, you mind you, they're taking care of you, but then you just feel like no, I'm used to the street life, and now you cannot even like get access to your drugs to because you are an addict. You cannot even like get hold of anything of such. One of the good days, she says that she wanna go back to her home, like to her roots. Okay, they were like, cool, because we can't take you. Mind you, at first said she said that she wants to go back to the street. They were like, no, never. That one is not happening. Forget about it. Then she was like, because she wants to go to the street, she was like, I wanna go back home to my home. Okay, back home. Okay, maybe we can think about it. Then take you back home. One of the good days, they took her back home. When she got home, her parents were not happy. Eventually, they did knew that she was not dead, she was not missing, she was just living her best life somewhere else. So they were like, okay, you are back with pregnancy, with all of that. Okay, now they are not shouting or anything, they're just quiet. They're even trying to know what happened, what's wrong, what made you leave this place, and all of that. She even like described to say that my mom is so firm, my dad is so firm, like I can't be around those people, like I can never be around you guys. You are too like you're too much for me, you're too much. They apologizes and life continues as normal. Okay, now she wants to give birth to the baby. O bona a ba re o ke se like khudu ga e latlhele ga pila yona, they mean that girl beauty. Like e ba re khudu ga e latlhele ga pila yona, they mean her, because wow, now she's waiting to give birth. I think she gave birth and stayed at home for a month, and she never said goodbye, you guys. She never said goodbye. She just left again. And now they have to deal with a newborn baby. A newborn baby. I think her parents even made peace with the fact that no, she will never stay here. She doesn't belong here. So let's not stress ourselves. As long as she is alive, it's enough. The fact that she's safe or not is not our problem anymore, because we did build a home for her to be safe. But then if she decides to stay on the street, whose problem is that? Whose fault is that? Even if she get killed, it's no longer our problem. You get, Bec- because there's a huge building and with a lot of fence. So she just decided to go sleep by the side of the road. It's okay. So I get her parents tried like by all means to raise the child, because it was like the baby, to them the baby is an angel. Like you cannot even like punish a baby like a newborn baby. It's very much impossible. You can never do that. I tend to hear sounds there and there, so I'm trying to check because I'm alone. And we know when you're alone, you tend to get sounds that are noisy. That's why I stop a little bit and listen. So you guys, yeah, the girl like was just like, I'm gonna stay on the road. I don't wanna go back home. Like home, nah. Like she cannot like live in a home, like a place called home, until she maybe find her own place. You get? So sometimes the moral of the story is that don't be too firm to kids. Even if you're trying to reprimand guys, don't be too firm. Try to give like tips there and there, and then just leave the guy, like the child leave, because any mistake that he or she's gonna make is gonna haunt her or him in future. It's actually her or his problem. You get? So don't be too firm, because being too firm, having to beat your child and all of that, those things, they lead your child to the streets. Because nah, you can't always get out of home. When you come back, you get beaten. When you come back, there's so much of punishment, like 10 that you have to do. The child will just say bye bye, bye bye. That's the moral of the story, you guys. If you're a parent, try to reprimand so nicely. Don't be firm. Try being friendly. Don't be like those kind of relationships. She even mentioned that she doesn't have a relationship with the mother, and you have to have a relationship with your mother as a daughter, as a young girl. You have to have you have to be a friend with your mother, because sometimes even if you're not a friend with a child, as a daughter or a son, there are things that they need to tell you but they can't tell. Like you're always like, when they say ma, you're saying, what, how can I help you, what do you want this time around? Like you're just giving that attitude. No, your kids, all of your kids will be on the street, because there's no such animal, because they can't face that animal every day in the house. No. So yeah, that's the moral of the story, you guys. If you have watched thus far, please drop some flowers down below. Thank you so much. I love you so much. See you in the next upload. Mwah! Mwah! Bye.